Ladies and gentlemen, a quick update on the Cawley class Starship. Last I left off, I got the basic shape sandwiched together, layered up. And the next step, I actually skipped filming. I don't believe in showing it, just a little brief overview, and that is sanding. I first took my Mr. Dremel here, and I roughed out all the edges to get everything not flat, rounded off the edges and everything. And then I don't like to film putty. Putty is, again, a boring subject. And for EVA foam, there's a couple of ways you can do it. I like to use wood filler, which is water-based. And you can really thin that out and get it around some of the edges here. And it sands real smooth once you get it thinned down. It's just a little bit easier because sometimes you just need you really can't use certain putties on foam, but the wood putty does stick really good, and it does fill it up, especially the seams. Another way you can do it, and I use it on this too, your cosplayers use it, that's the quick seal. Again, I use it for beads on here for the seams, and it's water based, so you can clean it up. And quick seal is I want to say flexible, so that's why all the cosplayer people use it, but you can use it on physical foam Starship models. A lot of people ask me why not styrene. Price is one reason. Two, foam is cheaper, but it's also more lightweight. This thing is very lightweight, and it's very durable. I mean, you can hit it, and instead of like cracking with styrene or taking a chunk out, the foam will take a lot of abuse if you drop it or anything of that nature. So that being said, got it all sanded down, got everything rounded out, so it's time for detail pieces. It looks like it has somewhat, and I know my little picture probably ain't going to show it, but it's got little armor, I won't say plating, I wouldn't say armor plating, but anyway, I'm trying to mimic that on the nacelles here. I got one, trying to cut out the ends here and then work my way down, of course, flip it over and repeat the bottom. Got the bridge on, and yes, I like to use multicolored foam. It doesn't really matter, because once you primer it all with Plasti Dip, you're not going to see the different foam colors, and when you paint it, you're definitely not going to see it. And I like to use the different foams because I got different thicknesses, and it's just whatever I got on hand. And I like to do multicolored pieces where it just helps you see what you built while you're building it, instead of having just white on white. If you forgot a piece, you can see it on the orange and all that, just contrast. They don't really help too much with anything, but it does, it just helps me out doing the model parts. So got a little more sanding to do, gotten the detail on the hole there on the bottom. It's basically, I got it pretty much sanded. I got a few little places that have been jumping around, kind of trying to keep the basic shape, but kind of changing it just a tad, make it my own, but make it the Cawley class, but make it just a tad bit different since it is a concept ship. So I got the bottom pretty much rocking and rolling. Still got to add some more detail. The where is it? The deflector dish, I ain't quite figured out if I want to go like go with the small one like so, or go a little bit bigger. I haven't quite decided. We'll probably leaning toward the smaller one, but we'll see what happens. The black here is actually foam clay. I am not a foam clay sculptor by no means, but it does make a good filler. But you got to really I want to say get it watered down and get it in there, and it sands pretty decent. Again, I'm not the best with the foam stuff. Still want to learn how to do the foam clay, maybe on some other type of projects. But anyway, Ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much what I've got going on so far. I'm basically at the stage of detail, the bigger detail pieces, trying to get them on the hull here, and deciding on the impulse deck here. How do I want to do it? Do I want to add a detail, or do I want to scribe it in? Scribe it in with a knife, and then take a heat gun and make the that way, or actually add the physical foam to it. Trying to keep it detailed, but trying to keep it simplified too. But anyway, I think it's taking shape. It's just something different, and also different material other than your standard, styrene, resin, or even 3D printed part type Starship. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. We are continuing on with the EVA foam Cawley class. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for next exciting episode.